Director of Visual Performing Arts for San Diego Unified School District, and welcome to the beautiful theater at Hoover High School. Isn't this a great place? Not only is it a great place, but it's a great evening for a jazz concert. Are you ready for some jazz tonight? This place is going to be rocking with some great, great music, and we are thrilled to be able to put this concert on for about the 4th or so year in a row, and we are also very grateful to our school board for their support of arts education in the district. We don't have buildings like this and programs like this without their support, so we thank them, and we thank, please, yes. We thank our interim superintendent, Fabio Magula, for her amazing support of arts education in the district. There's a lot of great things with arts education going on in San Diego Unified. We're in a great time and great space, and we thank you for your support of Prop 28, which we are implementing with fidelity in San Diego Unified, not what you're hearing maybe some other places. So your students, our students in the city, are getting what they deserve. And you will see that on the stage tonight because they are getting incredible instruction from great teachers. Can we applaud the teachers in this district? So I know you really came here just to hear me speak. Actually not. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to introduce to you now Ann Fennell, our K-12 music program manager.
Good evening. I want to recognize Caitlin. Where are you, Caitlin? Can you stand up and wave for us? She is the executive director of our RAPA Foundation in Woodside. And the reason we were able to put on events like this, or the Rainy Shelf from this last Saturday, or the SDUSD Festival from last week, is because they fund the conductors and they support much of the work in the spaces so we're very grateful. Speaking of which, on the back of your program, there's a beautiful little QR code. And if you have a little bit of money, you can donate to the foundation. We're very grateful because it does help support all the payments that we do for the conductors. I am here to say a great deal of thanks. Joe Bartman is here as well, the associate principal from Hoover High School, right back over there. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And now I would like to bring out Adam Miller, who is the music educator at this school, and he has been running and designed all the sound and work with the lights. Adam Miller, please come out. He's built an incredible program here, and we're very grateful. And then I want to turn your attention to this person right back there, Manuel Orena Gonzalez. Junior. He loves audio arts and engineering. He was in the rock band all last year with Mr. Miller, and he is now first chair bass in rock band, and he is killing it. He wants to be an audio engineer. This is his first concert ever. Can we give him some high five for praise? And now it's on with the show. Thank you all for being here. Parents, thank you for running your students around for the last 6 weeks and for supporting them. We love you and we're grateful because they would not be here if it weren't for you. So thank you. Laura Williams is our resource teacher. She will announce the first portion of the show. Laura?
Good evening, folks. I'm Laura Williams. I'm the music resource teacher for VAPA. While I coordinated the vocal jazz ensemble, the boots on the ground, a recognition really belongs to our conductor, who you'll meet in a moment, who graciously shared her knowledge and musicianship with us, as well as our manager, Michael Fiedler, who has been present at all of the rehearsals.
Hey, everybody. So getting to watch this group of fantastically gifted singers develop and gel as an ensemble has been an absolute pleasure. They're the type of folks that will just consistently share their expertise and their insights with each other and with their director in this kind of back and forth. And the type of folks who, when you tell them take 5, they start singing take 5. They're constantly singing, constantly working on their craft, and you'll hear that here presently. I'm so excited for you to check them out.
So, without further ado, let's get to the music. Here is San Diego Unified's 2025 Honors Vocal Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Laura Lee Alderson Beck, with accompaniment by Tanner Bowles, Brendan Beck, and Dr. David Whitman.
to be here. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm Laura Lee Alderson-Beck, and I'm going to turn things over in just a moment, but I'd just like to say I'm grateful for this opportunity. I've learned a lot, and it's so wonderful to work with singers who love to sing as much as I do. So I'm going to turn this over to Siobhan and to introduce our pieces.
Once again, good evening, everyone. We are the San Diego Unified School District Honor Jazz Choir for this year. We have prepared a few pieces for you all tonight, the first being which, Knock Me a Kiss, made famous by Louis Jordan, featuring solos from Crystal Rios, Addison Bain, Phoebe Robinson, and myself. Hope you enjoy.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yamaya Bruce, and on behalf of our entire choir, we thank you for joining for us here tonight. The next tune we have for you is one of my personal favorites. From the Start, you might have heard of it, from modern jazz artist Leve, featuring solos from all of us. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain. Listen the stars.
Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting music education. It's been such a fun time to open up for this concert. We've got one last song for you all. It's a composition by Van Alexander. It was made famous by Miss Ella Fitzgerald. This is A Tisket, A Tasket. And our soloists are Isabella, Liz, Addison, and I. Hope you enjoy.
She was trucking on down the avenue without a single thing to do. She was pecking all around when she spied it on the ground. She took it, my little yellow basket. And if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I will die.
Once again, thank you guys so much. I want to take this time to introduce all the members of our choir and our rhythm section. For our altos, let's give it up for Siobhan Asherfeld, Stella Valma, Addison Bain and Phoebe Robinson. Our sopranos, Isabel Alcocer, Yemaya Bruce, and Liz Suarez. Our rhythm section, we've got Tanner on the keys, Dr. Whitman on those drums, and Brendan Beck on bass. And what's your name? And my name is Crystal Rios. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night and see you next time.
Before all of our folks leave the stage, I just want to recognize our conductor one more time, Ms. Laura Lee Alderson Beck. And our manager, Michael Fiedler. Thank you for all your work.
introducing Mark Dwyer, who is the music educator at Korea Middle School, and he and JP Ballmat were the first two people to say, we need honor jazz, and the two of them have stepped up and been the managers ever since. This is Mark Dwyer. He is the honor jazz manager for middle school.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming out tonight. Please, one more welcome for the Middle School Honor Jazz Ensemble. These guys have had quite a journey the last 5 weeks. If you heard them at the very first rehearsal, you probably wouldn't be here tonight. But wait until you hear what they sound like now. So it's been a great journey. They have all worked super, super hard, and you're going to be very impressed with what they put out for tonight. I want to just thank Ann Fennell and Russ Sperling and the whole entire VAPA team for supporting this event and supporting this vision. I've had it for so many years to start an honor jazz ensemble. And when I brought this to Ann 2 years ago, she's like, yes, let's just make it happen. And now we're on our 3rd year. So thank you, VAPA, and everybody that makes this happen. And of course, I'd be remiss if I would not thank Adam Miller and his team for hosting us at this beautiful theater here at Hoover High School. This guy is like the Energizer Bunny. He just doesn't stop. He's amazing, and he saw that we got everything we need to make this concert happen. So, Adam, I don't know where you are, but backstage, up there, anyway, thank you, my friend. Yes. And without further ado, I want to... Did he come out just right now? Yeah, okay. It's every year. Without further ado, I wanted to introduce our conductor for tonight, Charlie McGee. Charlie McGee and I are friends that go way back. He was at Santa Lea Middle School and then went to Double Peak, which was a new performing arts school that they built in the San Diego district. He's a phenomenal jazz educator and an excellent drummer. Phenomenal drummer, even more phenomenal. And he's great with kids, and we had a lot of fun working with him the past I must say 5 years. Wow, 5 weeks. So please welcome to the stage, Mr. Charlie McGee.
this next one. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Thank you very much. That was Sabina Daly on tenor sax. And Amaro Fuste on alto. Our next selection is a nice jazz standard called Work Song. One, two, three, four. proud of them. I'm really pleased to be here, and I'm very honored and touched that I was chosen to work with these kids, and I'm very grateful to a few people. First of all, I want to thank Adam Miller for giving us his beautiful theater. Thank you, Adam. He's the band director here. It's fantastic. Manuel Orenia up there on the sound booth. What a great job he's doing, huh? I'd like to thank Mark Dwyer. Fantastic, buddy. Thank you for asking me, for holding my hand this whole time and telling me, you know, what the kids need. And I'm in debt with you. You're a good buddy, and thank you very much. I forgot to tell you who soloed on that. First of all, that wonderful guitar player over there, Arthur Lynn. And then we had the saxophone battle up here. We have Lincoln Hancock on bass, Brandon Kabazian on tenor, and Jacob Lind on alto. And then Nicholas Figueredo on vibes. And then Felix Cardenas back there on trumpet. Great job, Felix. We have one more for you. It's called Out of the Doghouse. It's a great piece. Great piece. I can't wait to do it. It's a nice shuffle. Here we go. Out of the Doghouse.